Hi, this is David Hawthorne at astroview.com. Today is the 21st of August, 2012. The following is the Vedic Astrology reading for Mitt Romney, based on the 12th of March, 1947, at 9:51 a.m. in Detroit, Michigan. Now, using Vedic Astrology from India and the sidereal zodiac, we see that in the first house is the sign of Taurus. So this gives Taurus rising sign. And he has Rahu, the northern node of the moon, in the first house. This gives charisma, fame, fortune, energy, and ambition. He has Saturn in the third house, which makes him very conservative, gives him the ability to measure his words, and gives him some work ethic. He has Jupiter, Moon, and Ketu, the southern node of the moon, in the seventh house of relationships, partnerships, and marriage. It can bring some windfalls to him through partnerships, and it can bring some collaboration, because Moon rules the third house of entrepreneurial activities, and it's in the house of partnerships, relationships, and marriage. And Ketu in the seventh house can give him a spiritual spouse as well. Venus is in the ninth house of divine grace and good fortune. This usually helps protect the sixth house significations. This is a well-placed Venus, so that can help his health and finances. And he has the chance to be competitive and win in disputes. Now he has Sun, Mercury, and Mars all in the 10th house of career, in the 11th sign of Aquarius. So his Sun is in Aquarius according to Vedic astrology and the sidereal zodiac. It's not in Pisces where it is in the tropical Western astrology. It moves back into Aquarius. That makes him unconventional, imaginative, humanitarian, and it gives leadership potential. Sun is the government and leadership in the house of career. Mercury rules this fifth house of higher education and children, and it's well placed in the 10th house of career at 20 degrees. Now, even though it's combust, Sun rules his fourth house, Mercury rules his fifth house, so these two are great friends together, and this gives some positive results. In fact, he can have royal education, and indeed he has both a Harvard law degree and a Harvard MBA as well. And then he has Mars ruling this 12th house of Aries in the 10th house of career. So that connects his career with foreign lands. And indeed he did live quite some time in France and learned to speak French. He was there as a missionary. So the planets are extremely well placed. There's no planets in the 6th house, the 8th house, or the 12th house. Those are the Dustan Bhavas. So very well placed planets. But there are some weaknesses in this chart. Saturn, ruling the 10th house of career, is in Cancer, ruled by the moon, and this moon is in its debilitation sign. And it is with Jupiter ruling the 8th house of obstructions, delays, disappointments, and setbacks. So I don't think that he has the power in this chart to obtain the highest ranking office in the United States. He has had some windfalls connected with his own self-efforts. No question, he made money. Sun is also in old age, 28 degrees. Anything past 25 degrees is old age. So the weakness of Sun also undermines the strength for becoming president. And it's ruled by Saturn, which is well placed in the house of self-initiative, so he strives for this. But Saturn is ruled by a debilitated and afflicted moon. So this moon is in trouble here. So that causes some emotional disturbance as well. So he would need to wear white clothing and a single large pearl to strengthen the moon in this chart. He could also wear a ruby gemstone to strengthen the Sun. Now Mars here aspects 4, 7, and 8 houses away. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Mars at 13 degrees is aspecting Rahu at 12 degrees. Rahu is unexpected calamity, and Mars rules his 12th house of foreign land. So he can have trouble in a foreign land or some calamity. And in fact, he was driving an automobile in France that was involved in an auto accident, and one of the passengers was fatally wounded, fatally injured. But this could also cause some trouble with foreign lands and foreign policy. So we can see clearly he's got this exalted Rahu in the first house that gives him high ambition, and it can give charisma, fame, fortune, energy, and ambition. But we also know that it can cause some disturbance as well. Rahu aspects 5 houses away. It makes him a very restless, voracious mind, but it can cause some worries and phobias. And it aspects 7 houses away, can cause some disturbance in relationships. And it aspects 9 houses away, so it can cause some trouble. This Rahu at 12 degrees is afflicting Venus at 15 degrees. So that can cause some hidden health issues, misdiagnosed health issues. And it causes trouble relative to his kidneys, pancreas, and reproductive organs. He has to be careful about sugar products, for example. He's running his Sun main period from July 2008 until July 2014. The Sun is the king, Sun is president, Sun is leader, government, politics. But Sun is weak in old age, ruled by a weak Saturn, because Saturn is ruled by a debilitated, afflicted moon. Current sub-period from April 2012 to March 2013 is Mercury, and that's pretty strong. It's well placed. We would say it's not too close to Mars, so Mars isn't causing too much trouble here. It is combust, but Sun is a benefic. We would look at the landlord Saturn. This is Aquarius ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is in Cancer ruled by the Moon, and the Moon is the final dispositor. The buck stops here, and this Moon is debilitated, and at 4 degrees it's afflicted by this 8th ruler, the most malefic planet is afflicting Moon. So I do not think that the strength is here for him to get the highest ranking office, and I do think there's going to be some disappointments during his K2 coming sub-period, and definitely some problems during his 10 years of Moon. So these are the main points from the chart for Mitt Romney.